It's me, Betty Confetti. So, did you guys see that video on TikTok of Keith Lee when he went to Fob Sushi in California? And allegedly there was a parasite on his sushi. So he was eating the sushi, showing it about, and apparently the sushi had a parasite sticking out of it at an angle where he didn't see it, and he ate it. So he ate it, and some kind of way, someone slowed it down enough where they noticed that there was a parasite in his food. Oh my God, that's so nasty. So he disappeared for a few days. He didn't say anything. And eventually he's like, yeah, I didn't notice the parasite. I'm fine. If there was anything in there, I'm okay. But apparently, a few days later, someone else ate at Fob Sushi, and now they're in the hospital. So I don't know if they're just chasing attention or it was legitimate, but I'm going to attach that video at the end of this. But yeah, Keith Lee ate this sushi and got, I guess, a parasite. Now, it takes some time for parasites to go through your body and make you sick. So he just has an awesome immune system, because that could be the case for him. But you have to be careful when you're eating at these sushi places, and you do need to examine your food. I see some people just gobble it down, and I'm not gonna act like I'm not guilty of that at any fast food place. But it is imperative to look at your food, because there could be something on it or in it or mold or anything. Because keep in mind, when you eat out, you're taking a chance. You're better off cooking at home, honestly. And this could happen anywhere. Like, you could get parasites from eating at pizza places and so on and so forth, and you might not see it, but you don't know how clean that person was preparing your food. Essentially, what I'm getting at is, when you're eating out, you're taking a chance. Be cautious. Watch where you eat at. Inspect your food. And try to just do your best to be clean while eating it. When I say be clean, inspect it, maybe wash off your forks and knives, because you don't know what could be on that as well. Just be careful, guys. Eating out can be a great experience, but it also can be a dirty ass experience where you can get sick and just be unpleasant. Because I remember one time I ate somewhere, girl, and I got a beef patty. At this time I ate beef, so I got in my car and I was going to eat it. And something said to look at it, right? Girl, I look at the food. It had carpet fibers on it. So apparently whoever worked at that restaurant dropped the patties on the floor, and it stuck to the floor, and then it got on the patty and it was there, and I could have ate that. So you just got to be careful of where you eat at, what you eat, how much of it you consume, and don't eat out all the time. But I'm going to let the video play it with Keith Lee and him and his situation go. And I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Betty Confetti, I love you all. Bye.
The food in this bag is sushi, but sushi done in the most unique way that I've ever seen in my entire life. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. I spent $15. The name of this restaurant is Fob Sushi Bar, and it was one of the most recommended places since we've been here. What makes it so unique is the ordering process. All of the sushi is sold by the pound, and it's buffet style. So you go in, you grab a box. They have an option of 2 sizes, large or small. Once you pick the box, you grab a tong, and you go down the line, and you pick the sushi that you want. And it's $14.99 per pound. They have over 30 different options, but the only thing for me is that I have a shellfish allergy. So most of the options that they had was fully contained with shellfish, but I still managed to get like 10 pieces. So I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 to 10. I got a big box because I thought I was gonna be able to get a lot more. Filling this whole box is probably $30 to $50, I would have to assume. And look how much you would get. Instead of showing them one by one, I'm gonna just pick them up as we go. We're gonna start classic, salmon nigiri. In my opinion, the rice is definitely overcooked. It's very gummy, but the salmon is fresh. It's not the freshest salmon I've ever had, but it's not bad. In my opinion, that's right in the middle. 5 out of 10. I put soy sauce on all of these too, by the way. This is spicy salmon belly with chili oil on top. Same thing, the salmon is fresh, the rice is overcooked. I do like the addition of chili oil. It goes a little bit higher for me. 6.5 out of 10. Yellowtail nigiri. That's way fresher, way snappier. The rice is still very overcooked, which is killing me in my opinion. If it wasn't for the rice, this would be very high. 6.5 out of 10. If the rice was cooked right, I feel like this would be like an 8 out of 10, if you ask me. Hamachi with salt and pepper. Oh, that's my favorite one. You can see the rice. See, you can see the texture of the rice. Especially when it comes to nigiri, it's such a simple dish, and the rice is a huge component.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
But this, as a sashimi, is high. 8.5 out of 10, and especially for the price. I would come just for that by itself. This is a bluefin tuna gunkin. Please forgive me if I pronounce it wrong. Quality-wise, I feel like this is somewhere in between like Miami and Japan. It's not as fresh as Japan, but it's a little fresher than Miami, if that makes any sense. Because I feel like Miami had really good sushi. For me, this is an 8 out of 10. Overall, this absolutely is a place that I would come back to. And I can see if you love sushi and you don't have a shellfish allergy, this is heaven. You want over $15, you walk out with 12 pieces, and if you can have crab and shrimp, you can walk out with all kind of stuff. And it seems like it's a very popular spot because as we speak, the line is out the door. And as always, I pray and hope after this, they continue to reach their target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. I'll be safe.
Very much Seattle.
Okay, so
Yes,
that's
it's
exactly
very
what we
much-
did. Okay, so who we got with us today?
Ingrid from Seattle.
How long have you been here visiting?
I have been in Seattle about 35 years.
We got local.
Local baby.
Understood.
Yeah.
So we got one question for you.
Yes.
What's one place, if you was to come to Seattle, that you can't leave without trying?
Oh, there's so many good places here because Seattle is kind of foodie's paradise, but I would probably say